Morning. How's everybody doing? The stream is on. Hello, Fish. Hello to Vlad. What's up, Harrison? Crazy Wolf. Pistons. Thaddeus, what's up, man? $8.81. Crumb. Thanks for the resub. 27 months. Seen Kerrigan as well. 21 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you, Mr. Kerrigan. Thank you, Mr. Crumb. Thaddeus, 4 months with Prime. Happy Monday. Well, it's happy now. Thank you, bud. What's up, Ballistic? Just getting started here. I saw that the World Cup games were still going. There's like a few of them. They're right at the pretty much the end here. I'm listening to like a pretty cool set. It's a 5-hour pan pot set, but they're just on a boat, just going around probably Berlin. Yeah, Berlin. What a sick job. What a sick job. This looks like a draw, I guess. Okay, this should be easily winning, but somehow it's not the case. Doesn't it look like this should be a very easy win? Why is it so difficult? Is this a win? What's going on here? You guys are the pros. You tell me. How do you win this? Hey, Woolers. I decided to make a rating goal. I play Blitz every so often, relatively aimlessly. So I figured, okay, why not? It's Monday, start of a new week. Let's make a new goal. Slim Dog, thanks for 27 months, bud. I have not, Fish. Have you? Also, what's going on here? I was gonna say you can't play Rook C2 because Rook H3, and you just lose, right? And then I was like, oh, Rook C3 doesn't work because of this, but then you actually can do this. It's weird to think you can actually trade rooks here. And King C3, that's a pretty good move too. So if takes, King B4, King D5, and I guess Rook here. He's gonna take it, of course. Hello, Adam Hart Lover. Good to see you again, buddy. Wooler's gift and a sub. It got Adam with his credentials down. Chrome JS10, thanks for the 27 months with Prime. Thank you, Chrome. Jorgie, I think the answer is a resounding yes. Of course you will. I don't even have to think about it. Hello to Mr. Dave. This was the other game that was happening. a weird game. This is a weird game. Queen A1, king here. Takes. Is white choking this out? Good morning, Matty Jack. Happy to hear about your success, brah. Wow. Very specific moves. This is crazy because black's going to take this pawn, and way back here, this was the position. And I thought the game was over. Everything is protected, and it looks like the pawn is just going to go. So I thought this game is just over. Love to hear it, Maddie. So the fact that black brought this, queen against 3 pieces and an outside pass pawn, to this, where it looks like he's going to, of course, take. Like, how could you not take this pawn? You're never going to get a better chance. You could keep checking, I guess, but taking seems easy. That's a draw. I don't know how this game is still going, but it is. So he's going to go here. And then rook check, king here. Like, the engine is giving 4.82 in every line, which usually means that it's a draw, like when it can't really find the way to win. But is this really a draw? Am I supposed to believe that? This is a joke. Up a literal piece. This is crazy. I would assume this is completely winning. But he hasn't been able to find a way. Pizza Frita, thanks for the 9 months. Any tips to understand how it's a draw with no engine? Well, no, of course not. You just have to calculate. That's how anybody would understand whether it's a draw. You just look for ways to make progress, and if you don't see any, you assume it might be a draw. No tips there, my friend. Hello to Eddie. What are you up to, Mr. Eddie? Paul JB125, thanks for the 13 months with Prime. And Mushy Bananas, 3 months. That's a triggering username. I don't like a mushy banana. I suppose I don't need to be clicking back every time. They're probably all here. It's only 2 games going, right? Yeah. White's really trolled this. I mean, probably still amazing winning chances, but Pompous Seek What's the challenge? I mean, what do you mean by that question? What's the point of it, or what? Hey, 3 degrees. Prime for 27 months. Boat ride. How sick would it be if you're just chilling on a boat ride, and then all of a sudden, pan pot just floats by. Laker wannabe, thanks for the 2 years. New sub badge. Prime as well. That's right, Pompous Zeke. Have you read the? I mean, there's the exclamation mark goal is in the title for a reason. But if you even know there's a rating challenge, it means you've seen that command, right? So if you've seen the command and you see the target rating, and you see that it's a weak challenge, I'm wondering what your question is. Twitch drops? I don't know how they work, Crazy Wolf, but I know they're here. Something like that. I don't know anything about drops, to be honest with you guys. You guys are the experts there. You gotta fill me in. The hell are Twitch drops? I know they have them for chess now. Is there a reward associated? I don't think so, Java Bandit. Just internal pride. Wouldn't my goal be to always gain as much rating as possible? I don't understand, Pompous Zeke. Have you ever heard of someone go to the gym and say, I'm gonna, my goal is to lose 5 pounds this month? And then your reaction to that information would be, well, isn't your goal always to lose weight? Always to be in shape? It's like life doesn't work out that way. You're not always in shape. Sometimes you need to take a moment, give yourself a little challenge as motivation to get the gears turning. It's like every time someone has a goal to do something, well, shouldn't that always be your goal to do it? Seems like a weird, seems like a strange comment. This position is insane. I don't know what's going on here. But I will say that Black has made an insane stride, many, many insane strides since the beginning when I was watching it. That was nuts. Like this position was dead lost. But we've got to here. Seems like Black can actually make a draw, which is kind of crazy. This position was like plus 30. Hello, Anthony. Congrats on your 3rd place, sir. Podium finish, we call that. Eddie has a plan. King here, king here, king here, knight there, and a6. Well, first of all, Eddie, as soon as your king gets somewhere here in front of your pawn, remember Black's gonna start pushing their pawn. And if you box your king in like that, you can't push your pawn any further, right? So it's probably going to be a situation where you can do your plan, but black's pawn is going to start moving. And if black, let's say, keeps your knight pinned to your king, then you can't really get your king out. Could be an uncomfortable position. Plus, I don't even know if it's that easy to get in there, right? Here, you're going to get checked on the diagonal. King c6, you're going to get checked. Something like this, your king will have to go to a6. Black's pawn goes. I think that this position should be completely winning for white, practically speaking. Practically. Like, there's no way black should hold this in any world. But because I've seen where this game was, which is here, like, I saw the game like this. To me, this is over. Done. I mean, this is nuts. And the fact that black, the only thing that's changed in the position is that the pawn moved one square, and all of a sudden black has won the g3 pawn. That's a serious achievement. Rook b5 to me is just a crazy move. He panicked for sure. So notice how black doesn't play. First of all, it doesn't play this because maybe there's some issues with checks. But also doesn't play this because after g3 there could be like some almost mating nets or something. But he plays king h4, which is the most annoying for the rook. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed by this technique with the black pieces. Hello, Bandla. What's up, A. Petkov? And the other game that was on is this one. It's insane. Like, I thought this was completely winning. Anthony, what do you think of this endgame? This one is also mind-blowing to me. Would you think that in this position that this is not a basic win? I'm shocked. This looks like it should be a basic win. But you've got a GM here that played a ton of moves, and the more moves I saw, I was like, wait, I don't know what the hell I would do. Seems like he's making progress. But Engine never ever gives a convincing line. It always seems to be like, hey, you have an extra piece, but yeah, you're right. This is actually not winning. Is this a draw? This is crazy. Feels like he's tried everything. And the Engine eval never ever went like crazy and said, oh, it's winning. So black actually might draw this game, which is crazy to me. So G2 takes, and apparently we're making a draw. Oh, of course you play that out, Anthony, especially in a World Cup. Yeah. I just mean, aren't you surprised that bishop and pawn against king and two double pawns is not more easily winning? Like, that's feels kind of insane to me. And here, a7, queen a8, rook a5, queen b7, and I mean, like, the way that black stays alive here, only move is queen c7. King b4, queen b7. And I guess you just check forever. I don't know. I'm still impressed by this. He goes Rook A5 first. Makes sense. There's only Queen G4. Thanks, Benjamin, 14 months with Prime. Free Fly Skydiver. Nice. Reset. Thanks for the 4 months. Raging Wank. Thanks for the 2 months with Prime. Raging L Fishy. A big 4-year resub with Prime. Thanks, L Fishy. Good to see you, buddy. Ubuntu. 54 months with Prime. We're going to keep on keeping on, Ubuntu. Good to see you again. Taylor R, 40 months with Prime. Thanks, Taylor. Thanks a lot for the resubs, guys. These games look very entertaining. I have another question for the ever opinionated chat. Has anyone seen? First of all, has anyone seen either Oppenheimer or Barbie? And then follow-up question: has anyone seen both? And if so, which one was better? Watched it twice. All right. I'm gonna come in here with my always hot takes in the movie industry. Both movies were trash. I said it. Both of them were bad. Here you go. I said it. I didn't like either of them. I've seen both of them, I have. Which was worse? Barbie by a landslide. Barbie was so bad. So bad. It was like I was excited to see Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie. Probably going to be a decent movie, decent cast. It was bad. It was very, very bad. So Oppenheimer it is what it is. Thing about Oppenheimer, it didn't appeal to me at all. The politics, the history, how long it was, all the dialogue. I literally fell asleep for periods. Like, it was just not my movie at all. But I can absolutely appreciate how someone would like it. I can totally see how someone could be like a massive fan of that movie. For me, no, just totally the wrong kind of movie for me. Did not like it at all. But I can appreciate how someone could love it, and that's fine. So I'm not saying that it was a trash movie. I'm saying I thought it was a trash movie. Barbie, I think, is a trash movie. It's not I think so. It's like, if you're out there holding the strong opinion that you thought Barbie was a legitimately good movie, then I think you're trash, basically. Whereas if you like Oppenheimer and I didn't, I can totally see why someone would love it. Barbie was definitely a hype machine. Yep. We all fell into it. White made some serious strides in this game, eh? This is what I said. I assumed that White would win this, just practically speaking. So hard to understand the nuances. It's like, you know, oh, you have to play these moves, you know. Okay. Okay. You could find them, but they're not the easiest. Here it's just lost, it looks like. Okay, so he goes there, and then all of a sudden rook here, and maybe rook b6 happens. I mean, it's screaming for knight here, knight here, knight here, but I'm wondering how good that actually is. So you shouldn't go watch Barbie? I honestly don't think so. If you haven't seen Barbie, I'm here to tell you to save your money. It's so underwhelming. I think you have to be a child or one of those like weirdo people who like dresses up in all pink and like screams in the movie to enjoy the Barbie flick. So if you're not one of those two categories, save your time and save your money. Your 13-year-old sister liked it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's made for her. That's what I'm saying, James. I could totally see how someone would absolutely love Oppenheimer. That's why I'm not saying the movie's trash. It was really bad for me. But the Barbie movie was bad, period. I will die on that hill. Slag dump, 56 months. Seen Barbie and loved it. Slag dump, of course he would with a username like that. Yo, dirty bastard. Thanks for the 56 slag dump. You're wrong, but thank you. Righty9, thanks for the 7 months with Prime. Dude950, 35 months. We got a couple dude resubs. Dude2519, 11-month resub, and Dude950, 35-month resub. Thanks, dudes. So, the winning thing is to get here, and then the checks just run out, I guess? I wonder what, so here, I assume that's the plan. I have to say, King e5 feels wrong to me. It definitely feels more like King e3 is the kind of move to get underneath the king for the checks, rather than to be here, but what do I know? So what's the line here? King f5, very specific. And if knight b6, queen f8 check, and we're looking at basically a draw unless some like ultra specific procedure. It's kind of easy for black because if you check here, knight d5, there's no more checks. And there's no other checks than queen g8. So black is actually going to find queen g8. It's not tough to find. Queen f8's the only check, and then queen g8's the only check after. So seems like if you go here, eventually you're gonna run into checks that you can't stop. King e5, yeah. Yeah, King here, there's queen d8 check, though. That's one thing. Fishy, but you're definitely right that if you could achieve that, it would be pretty damn good. Yeah, of course black's gonna play here, though, instead of king f5. This feels more natural. Rook a4 makes definite sense here. It really does. Knight b6, I think you can see how white doesn't escape the rook's really bad, so you want the rook away, so after knight b6 you can like hide your king on a6. Something like that. Yeah, this move, eh? Like this, right? Eventually you'll run out of checks here, I assume. Check. Oh, I forgot there's a check here. So you'll definitely run out of checks. And then knight b2 next. And there's no way to get back to this. Knight b6 played. Wow. Knight b6. Well, the thing is, queen f8 is 1000% forced here. Is he blundering the draw? King here. And what does he think is going to happen? That he's going to bring the king here? Let's say he gets that. Yeah, as soon as he gets the knight here, he's winning. But is he underestimating that he's not going to be able to do that? Here? Oh, he can't even play knight d7 now. Oh, that's impressive, Anthony. You're right. So, here is one thing. Queen e8 is quite another. Let's see what move he did. Yeah, queen e8 makes probably a little more sense to me because queen f5, king a4. You have no moves. This line is crazy though, right? Here, no checks, king d4. And let's say you make a queen c2, and you can't escape this little box that the queen has you in. Huh. That's impressive. That's impressive. I wonder where he's going. Queen e7, king b3. But like once the queen gets down here and starts checking, then it feels a little more manageable. Archer, the matches started yesterday. This is round 2. The World Cup is basically 2 games. You play your opponent with white, you play your opponent with black. If it's tied, then you play a tiebreaker, which will be tomorrow. So this is game 2 of those first matches. Any interesting results? Well, I saw that the youngest player in the tournament defeated his opponent, who was a favorite against him. I think his name was Idiz from Turkey. And fun fact, I played him at the World Blitz and Rapid Championships. And I ended up winning the game. I think his name is Idiz Gurel from Turkey. But he's like the youngest player in the tournament. He won his first match. When I played him, like yeah, he was a good player, and he said he was watching the Chess Bros stream. So I'm definitely rooting for him. This is crazy. Is Buddy gonna make his draw? And the other game? Still going? Wow. He managed to get the win? Rook here and rook here. He's gonna try to claim a draw here, right? But there's no way that's 50 moves. E1 Queen was on move 110. We're only on move 128. So he actually lost a rook and bishop position. Oh my god. King here. King here. And the bishop covers the check. That's unfortunate. Okay, so you're right, Anthony. King f5 and it's stalemate. So to win... what do we need? You're definitely right. Of course there's rook check. Wow, that's a great point, Anthony. Rook check. King here. Rook here. I mean, what are we doing? Do something like this and go for that, but we're gonna get checked there. Yep, that's what I was saying, Elfishy. So here, if you move the rook somewhere here, you'll get checked. You have to block. And then the rook has to go here. Oh, is that the win? Is the win somewhere in there? I feel the win is nearby there. Oh, and then you go rook here to threaten mate. The king has to move. And then, you know what I mean. Rook could be rook down here to threaten mate. King has to go this way. And then you go rook back here to threaten mate. And then that's winning. Pretty sure that's something like this. Well, I was right about this line. But I was wrong about something else, which I'll look at in a sec. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a classic case. What I calculated was correct, but I shouldn't have been calculating it. Yeah, so this is a mate. Rook f6 would be the only defense, and a good defense as well. And actually, if we look at what happened in the game, white did exactly that. So, so white actually did the exact blunder that I just did. And so the only way to win, at least using that technique, is rook f5 because it actually stops rook f6. That's how good rook f6 is. So we can sacrifice. So basically here, even though our rook is here and we want it here to be able to go like this, we don't care about having to waste the move here because black has nothing to do, right? So black has 0 to do. They have to keep the rook here, right? And now we move the rook back. Black has to stay here because this and this is going to be checkmate. So you have to keep the bishop pinned. And now the rook has to stay here. And then you threaten mate. And just as I said before, you do this. So my idea was completely right, but I underestimated, didn't see how strong rook f6 was pinning the bishop. So you actually have to waste the move like this, even though you want your rook here, but you stop rook f6, and then you go down here and do this mating pattern. Holy smokes. And as a result, he's actually completely fine. And just to... I fell for this too, Elfishy, but yeah, you're not winning the rook here because of this, right? This is a stalemate, which I also forgot about. Tricky endgames, man. Holy smokes. Yeah, there's still a lot more moves to be played in this game. And the other one? Are we just getting a draw here? I can't believe White had so many opportunities to win this and didn't. Unbelievable. Notice how he's not giving a check like this and allowing knight d7. That would be tough to win. Or sorry, that would be tough to draw once the knight moves again. But he's going like this. So either rook here to go like that, or rook here. Hey Nova. Well, he never actually made it to the event, so he's not doing anything in this event. No tricks here. You have to just move the rook. But then again, this rook move is killer. Nope. You're definitely thinking of the right one, Nova. Salty, thanks for the 52-month resub. Go, buddy. I would have probably gone there, but maybe it doesn't matter anymore. Appreciate it, Salty. Swole 1980-month resub. Played your first couple Stonewalls. Got some dubs at 2300 leeches. So your proof it's effective. The Stonewall working all the way up to the 2-3s. Glad to hear it, Swole. The Stonewall, the problem with the Stonewall is that when people know you're doing it, there's a lot of effective ways they can prevent it. But when somebody plays like they're not expecting the Stonewall and you're able to then transform the position into a Stonewall, that's when it can actually be very effective. Because the Stonewall is a really, like, I think it's a really effective opening, just there are very obvious things your opponent can do to play against it. But that's why it's nice if you like play the London and then you like turn it into a Stonewall. Your opponent's variation or what they're going to be playing is not going to be their preferred setup against the Stonewall, most likely. And I always remember when I was, beginning in chess, the Stonewall masters or experienced players would play the Stonewall against me, even 1500s, and just crush me. Like, I actually have actual PTSD from this opening as a kid. The knight just sinks into the middle, and I'm like, I have no idea how to handle it. So, it strikes fear. Big Tom 3, thanks for the 2 years. And Peptum, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. So we got a 2-year new sub badge and then a brand new Prime sub. 2 different sub journeys. That's true, Java Bandit. The England does need an answer. Had some visa issues, Archer and Nova, I guess, because you brought it up initially. Yeah, some visa issues. Couldn't make it. How's this game going? What? Anthony, help me out here, bud. Oh, it's a draw. It's a draw. Okay. It's a draw. Yes. It's a draw. I realized as soon as I asked you, but Johnny on the spot, Anthony, absolutely correct. They are marking the result. King e5 was not played. Anthony, does this go down as one of the greatest saves you've ever seen? I'm just gonna say, like, this should be completely over. Defended, like, everything. Actually insane. This is a 2600 FIDE GM. The evaluation did go as high as, like, I forget what it was. It was like plus 20 or... You have to just let the computer sit for a second and it's gonna realize, like, wait a minute, the game's over. Like, if you're gonna lose this pawn, this was a more opportune moment to do it. Rook d4, and okay, you lose this pawn, but there's actually no checks, and you kind of march this pawn up the board. So that was one idea. But this is nuts. Huge result for black. Insane. Makes a draw. Yeah, the IM saved it. It is an official draw. So there's only one game left still playing today, and it's this one. Is that a save or a throw? I mean, it is a throw, obviously, but it's a save in that you have to give black some credit there, playing with the queen. You know, it's a psychological game as well. So whatever it was, for some reason, I would say that guy wins. The 2600 GM wins it 9 times out of 10. For some reason, in this game, the pressure, the nerves, some got to him. Got to give the opponent some credit there. Because it's not the type of like, the reason why I am giving more credit to black is that white's position was completely safe, right? There's no tactics for black, nothing to be scared of, and he found a way to mess it up. So it's like, is it a throw, or do you give the other guy some credit? I would say a throw is like, maybe not the right, just it seems like it doesn't credit the other guy enough. He definitely threw plus 30 to a loss, but he also threw, got a chance to win again, threw again, got a chance to win again. Like, he had so many winning chances. That endgame lasted like 50 moves. He didn't just have one chance and blew it. He blew it time and time again, so oof. That's a hit. It's actually making me wonder, what is their match score? Wait a minute. No way. Oh my god, he got knocked out of the event because of that. Oh my, okay, no, it's the biggest, oh, it's the biggest L in history. Holy fuck. Oh my god, that's disgusting. This was his first round game, and he lost this end game to his opponent. Nasty. So he loses the first game, and then in the next game he needs to win with the white pieces, and he fucks it up because of what we just witnessed. Okay, never mind. That is the biggest L I've ever seen. That's exactly right, Anthony. After this game, you actually have to pack your suitcase. You have to pack your suitcase and leave the country. After that game we just witnessed. Not this one. This was his loss in the first game. But after this, you actually have to go into your hotel room, pack your suitcase, and leave the country. Because you didn't win this. This is a monumental L. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This game is still going. Was he in time pressure? I'm sure at some points he was, but he was winning for about, 50 moves when he had time on the clock, so there's not much sympathy. 3 years from Panda Pack 117. Thanks for the prime, Panda Pack. Appreciate you, bro. Whoa, the stock guy. That's a massive raid. Shout out to the stock guy. Appreciate that raid, man. We just witnessed one of the fattest L's in chess history. To be quite honest with you. Like a guy needing to win must be a misclick. Welcome, all those who ended up here by accident. We just witnessed a guy completely winning. Like, according to the chess engines, plus 20, 30. Which is a type of result where you'd win it 99 times out of 100. And we witnessed the 1 out of 100 where you don't. And because he didn't win the game, he had to pack his bags and fly home out of this elimination tournament. So, this is a monumental L for him. Poor guy. And there's only one game left. There's only one game left in the event today. But there's tie breaks tomorrow. This is why the World Cup is such a fun event. Is one day, you're watching the guys go toe-to-toe. But if they're tied 1-1, then the following day there's a tiebreaker. And those are always fun. This is classical chess, yes. Long chess games. For example, it's 1:22 p.m. right now. And these guys started at 7 a.m. So that was a 6.5 hour. My guy just spent 6.5 hours to not win that game and pack his suitcase. Like, he got the late checkout and everything. Probably has to now pay for an extra hotel night and just absolutely fuck himself on the ride home. Catastrophic L. The tournament is in Azerbaijan, that's correct. Baku to home. 7 hours of work to get an L. It's so brutal. Chess is unforgiving like that. I've always tried to come up with like a reasonable comparison, and one that has always been kind of funny to think about is it's as if you showed up to an exam in school and you and someone else beside you are the only two people writing the exam, and either you both get 50% on the exam or one of you gets 100% and one of you gets 0. One of those results is happening at the end of the exam. There's no scoring 80%. There's no 90%. There's no bell curve. It's you're getting 0% or 100% on the test. And the guy beside you is the one who is literally fighting for the 100% as well. It's a very brutal endeavor. Larry Bird's mustache, thanks for the 20-month resub. Bad looks, thanks for the 5 months. Shout out to the stock guy. Coming in hot with the massive raid. Really appreciate that again. No, but real T money, you got to think about it, man. That's so brutal. Especially if I tell you the exam is like 7 hours. You clock in to work for 7 hours, put in hard work for 7 hours, and at the end of it, you have absolutely nothing to show for it. It's tough. Tough. Any lunch break? No, you have to eat on your own time. Or while someone's clock is ticking. Okay, these guys, by the way, are going to make a draw very soon. So it was exactly move 111 captured on E1. So 161 for white. And they're at 147. There's no way he's winning this. I think he's defeated mentally. It's interesting. Black is really defending well. He's all of a sudden got all the defensive ideas down perfectly. Aman, why is someone from Argentina named Ori Kobo? I got news for you, my friend. It's not Argentina. We need to send you to the flag quiz. Is that real-time accuracy? I guess it is. I guess it is. This must be a new thing. Because I remember I was doing my PogChamps commentary with Levy, and I was like commentating on the game. I was like, wow, he's playing really well. And then all of a sudden Levy said like, yeah, these guys are playing at like a 90% accuracy. And I was like, oh fuck, the fuck you pull that stat from? So I guess it is a new like a live accuracy. Am I going to do more commentary? Probably not. At least not for a little while. The tournament goes for at least another week, I think. So there'll be some time. But I'm not feeling 100%, to be honest with you. So commentary is probably not the best timing-wise for me. That's correct, Far Guide. That is correct. You're correct as well, Monsieur Gatto, but yeah, that's not even a thing here because the flag is just not Argentina. I can tell you that. We're at move 152. If black gets to 161, it's over. Is that code for I have no interest in PogChamps? Well, if I had no interest in PogChamps, why would I commentate at all? Right? I've already commentated once. I'm rooting for the DJ, Ghastly, and Tyler One. Big Tyler One guy here. I'd like to see Tyler One clap some fools. Oh, what is this? Dragonades. Mon has Anyone ever told you that you look like Tom York's sane brother? All right, I'll Google him for you. Oh, definitely. I've heard this. Wait, is this the guy? Maybe I haven't. Here we go. I feel like this is a good um, representative picture, especially right now with the beard. Tom York's sane brother. Who the hell is that? I just learned today, Eddie. This reminds me of the guy from Westworld. Um, who's the Westworld guy? I'm pretty sure it's Westworld. Jimmy Simpson. Yeah, Jimmy Simpson, that guy. They have similar faces, I feel. Hello, Senny. How's our game going? 156. It's almost done. Load to grilled peppers. If Eric were these, he'd still be in Berlin. Yeah, he would have had a better time. This is a 161 move draw. I wonder if it'll claim at 161. I feel like the guys have enough time that he's probably looking at his score sheet, so he'll claim it exactly at 161 moves. Rookie 8, highest accuracy move. Did you just make one, play hacks? Or you still haven't been able to? I have heard it before, so it's definitely not completely unique. Have I ever seen a game where mate and 2 is on the board, but only one more move to claim the draw? Well, I've told this story before, J Millows, but I've seen a position on the board where it is let's say, 2 moves, or you can speak in half moves when it comes to a draw, because if it's white's, let's say 100th move, then it has to be white's 150th move where the draw gets made. So black's 149th move wouldn't be sufficient. So you can speak in half moves when it comes to claiming draws. So I've seen a position where 1.5 moves, it would be a draw. And in 1 move, it would be mate, or you would lose the rook in this exact same endgame. So I haven't seen it the opposite, but I've seen it where the draw was just out of reach by half a move because the game ended and these guys agreed to a draw. And the reason that I've seen that is because it was my own fucking game. So depressing. And I was not on the good side of it, as you can imagine. That's right, Anthony. Surprised you even remember that, Anthony. It's before your time. That was before your time. Well, if they don't pop up from a Google search, Realty Money, they're usually pretty hard to find. They should be. So let's see here. I think it was 2011, so it should be here. Yeah. I think it's this one. Look at me working here. Okay. So this capture happens on move 56 for black. 56 for black. And okay, we play... Hey, look at me, Anthony, using the exact same technique. Wow. 2011 Aman Hamilton. Wow. Peaking. Flark. Wow. Exact same technique we just saw in the game. So right here, this is black's 105th move. 105th move. And so I made my 106th move. And I tried to claim a draw. Because of course, if you're about to lose the game, you may as well try to claim the draw. And of course, the draw is insufficient because it was black's 106th move when he took my pawn. So it needs to be black's 106th move to make the draw. But black's 106th move wins the game. Or wins material, whatever. Right? If I had taken the bishop here, it would be no difference. In fact, it would be a capture. So I truly don't think there's anything more heartbreaking than this. You defend for 49.5 moves. truly brutal. 2011. So there you go. This is my depression arc story. I was not even one move away from a draw. I was a half a move away from a draw. Basically, if black even took one more move to win this game, then it would be a draw. What did the arbiter say? I think he apologized. Something like this is just so depressing, like you just feel bad. You just, sympathy votes. Sorry, brah. Sorry, brah, you're trash. And I didn't know. I don't think I knew that this was the situation. But this was disturbing. This was disturbing. Enzo, thanks for the 10 months with Prime. GM Nishak, 45 months. And JHC, thanks for the 25-month reset, bud. It was before this, Anthony, but had I known I was that close, I'm not even sure I could do much different. It's a good question. It's probably lost even around here. Okay, here has to be okay. Here we know we're good. We know we're fine here. So rookie 7 maybe? No, here has to be a draw as well. It's weird. Maybe here? Probably King E1 is King E1 looks accurate. Yeah, I like the look of King E1. Probably had to do that. Anyhow, that's my sob story about these endgames. As you can see, 0-1, and it could not have been goddamn closer. Move 56, black plays king, takes h5. Move 106, white plays a move, and black has mate in 1. Anyway, those are the World Cup games. I just thought they were kind of interesting at the end here, so I wanted to watch the conclusion. The tie breaks will be tomorrow for these matches, though, so we can get back to it. All right, well, we settled some important discussions today. The Barbie Oppenheimer debate. The Aman looking like Tom York, sane brother debate. And the 50 move rule debate. Are you impressed that I continued playing chess after that game? Thong me would have quit. We've learned that. So I set a goal. Start of a new week. I set a lofty goal. We haven't been anywhere near this rating. But at least we're playing with a purpose. Thong me's a quitter, that's right. Thong me's a quitter, confirmed. Rating goal of 2869 by, let's say, noon Monday, a week from now. I've only done rating goals like a few times, like less than 3 times probably. One of them, we had some bet numbers in the betting channel. We had some amounts wagered, and I think it was for 2872, something like that, because that would have been a new high rating. And I think we got to like 2865 or something like that, and never actually completed it. But I did go from like 2700 to 2850 once there was something on the line. And actually, when I hit 2899, it was just random. It was just me just playing on stream, and super randomly ended up winning a bunch of games. So it wasn't actually part of any rating goal. So now we'll set 2869 as a 1 week challenge. The last time I did it, it was like a couple weeks at least. So 1 week is short notice. We're at 2764, so more than 100 points. It would definitely be the highest rating I've been at in a decent amount of time. But it wouldn't be my highest rating ever. Hitting my highest rating ever in a week, I think, would be a big ask. So, now I have something to grind towards. I'll post in the betting channel. See if I can interest anyone. Yeah, it has to be on this account. Let's see exactly so I can report the findings. When was the last time we were like close to that rating? Let's see. So 2899 was pretty, well, let's call it about a year ago. But since then, have we really ever been 2837? We haven't been anywhere close, basically. Haven't been anywhere close. Almost realty money. Almost. It was in August. Off-camera prep or practice for these goals? No. When I do these goals, I don't. First of all, I don't usually do any extra prep or anything special, but I also don't do anything off stream, so it's all on stream. All right. It's in the betting channel, so now it's official. Now it's official. But yeah, we haven't been anywhere close in a good while. Oh, Realty Money has angered Eddie the Endgame Magician. Eddie's looking for more matches. Go, Eddie. Let's find a good. Let's find a good set here. All right. So there you go. That's the situation, guys. Haven't been anywhere close to the 28.99 territory. Cross 2800 pretty much only once. Even me hitting 2800 is like, be impressed if that happens. KVX, thanks for the 19-month resub. Aaron Gull, 40 months with Prime. 200-point swings are normal. Well, the higher your rating, the less swings there are. Probably stays within about 100 points, but for a streamer, I would say it's a little bit different. Big swings are normal depending on what kind of content you're doing, or sometimes you just lose like 200-300 rating points for sure. How do you even improve? I don't think it's about improving. It's more just like, I don't know, getting lucky a little bit. Definitely need to get lucky, but just going on a good run, good momentum. All right. Well, now that I've announced our challenge, let's give it a go. We're gonna lose our first game and then be like, you know what? Fuck this challenge. A dumb idea anyway. This game will indicate, you know, what the experience is going to be like. Lose this game and immediately, wasn't that interested in it anyway. Didn't really want to do the challenge. Yalla la la. We can go all the way back. I was also thinking about Queen before. Take. Gotta take, right? I suppose we don't have to. Could go Queen D1, but taking feels definitely like the move. Take Queen D1. I'm thinking taking Queen D1. Little unpleasant. be a mass trade here. And it will. King here, not defending the pawn, definitely a little bit annoying. Mm-hmm. I guess a5. Really like the move. Really like the move a5. We do sleazy. We're on that site. Wow. That's actually impressive. That's an on the board. G3 was impressive. Like, I'm curious if that was winning on the board. That's a sick move. I mean, I would have lost on time, probably, but... G3. Sick. It's winning. Yeah, it is winning. Wow. That's amazing. Like, there are other moves to play as white, but... Check here and here? Some sort of, like, weird zugzwang? God damn. That's crazy. That's a sick move. Sick and disgusting. Not that the move itself is, like, crazy, rook f1 with this idea, but the fact that he saw it and that it's actually totally good and works, this is like a scary move, especially when you're low on time. Holy cow, that's disgusting. White's up 2 pawns but loses rook endgame. Damn. Nasty. Oof. That's an impressive move. Corleone, thanks for the 51 months with Prime. Thank you, Don. Mana got KO'd. That's what I was just saying, buddy. Got completely KO'd by this move. That's like a welcome to the rating challenge type of move. Assume we're dealing with C4. Starting off strong, baby. You know it. Here. I don't think I'm going to take it. I'm feeling he's trying to do that. Okay. Rookie 1. It just has to be a capture. Here, bishop takes could be an issue. Rook d7 looks clumsy, so... At some point, I probably will have to take that. Takes, takes, takes. It's like he's down a full rook there, but what, he's gonna have a playable position? Oh, why am I so stupid? Of course he's gonna take that one. Oops. Why was I only thinking that he would take this? Okay, that was a weird moment. I guess we could say that if I lose the exchange as well, the position is dead. So I kind of have to do this. And what the hell is happening in this position? We have a rook, but there's 5 pawns about to say hello to me. Oh, why didn't I go rook e3? Fuck, I'm missing everything. Rook e3 would have forced the trade there. This is brutal. Wait, whoa. I thought we could play that move. Man, I decided to go for the win instead of taking the pawn. Got burned for it. Woof, that was an impressive comeback. I'm not gonna lie. And I was doing the classic pre-move thing where it's like you always pre-move a check so you can always react to whatever your opponent's doing. Ooh, wait a minute. G3. What do we do against G3? Whew. E3. All right. All right. Here, knight there. We've definitely seen this stuff before. E4, we gotta take that. See, bishop here, he just has a knight f4 move that happens. Not sure it's actually that useful. I'm happy to see that, though. I'm happy to see that. Let's do this. Okay, 95. One of these f-pawn moves has to happen. I don't know about the sub-battle. Carpocrat. Wasn't here for that. Okay, probably b6. Knight b4. King up. Will this be our first reasonable game? Knight a2 is definitely on a trash square, but here, king e4, problem. So we will have to play f5. It's settled. Here, we gotta go f5. Only move, sadly. If we go here, he goes there, and that's a draw, I think, or maybe we lose. I'm realizing now there are chances that we just lose this no matter what. Yeah, we have to make this draw. Maybe I can get my time low enough that he'll play for... Yeah. Get the time low enough that he'll play for a win and end up losing. That's exactly what I was going to say. I couldn't have done it without some help from Buddy here. Yes, first win of the challenge. Yes, yes. First win of the challenge. Hello to Wild Hacks. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Go here. We only won our first game of the challenge just now, so... B5 castle. Now we don't even have to necessarily play Rook C1. Could be good or a good or a bad thing. Right here, bishop there. Annoying. If I go here, there is b4 though, which is annoying enough. I feel I have to play this move. It's probably gonna take this or something. We gotta hold off for a sec. Here, e5, knight here. f4, takes and takes. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. f4 would have been a bit of a stronger move, I think. Don't really love f4 now. Gotta do what you gotta do. We make our bishop the worst piece in existence. We might have to. We might have to. Okay, I definitely outplayed him nicely there. Definitely got him there. CM Serious, thanks for the 35 months with Prime. Boop Lord, 14 months with Prime. 2 in a row. Careful, guys. KNVB is almost at the rating he started this challenge with. Oh. Everybody watch out. Everybody be careful. Takes bishop here. Can't take it seriously. Oh, wow. He doesn't even... This pawn doesn't feel that relevant to capture. Computer's probably like, take the goddamn pawn, bud. I'm this kind of guy, though. Takes here. Terrible influence. Sleazy, you're a terrible influence. Sleazy, that was a great idea. Now I have the same position up a pawn. Great idea, Sleazy. Fantastic idea. I'm wondering what weird stuff he's gonna come up with here. A4. Right, alright, alright. Probably C3. King E7 energy. Now we can probably castle. Or actually... Put this rook here. H4 looks like an important move. Wait a minute, you're giving me this? What's going on here? Okay. There's a bishop c6 move. I get it. There's a bishop c6 move. These are not the complications I want to have in my life right now. I regret everything. I regret everything. I'm gonna have to play some ugly looking moves here, guys. Wretched move, c5. Disgusting. Disgusting. Can't even play this. F5. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, that's very good. He didn't take that. This is the same category as the other game. Whoa. Hang on a sec. Just in time. Just in time. Just barely. 0.1. Gods were on our side. They want us to do well. We are 1 point up from where we started. The challenge has been a overwhelming success thus far. Overwhelming success. You want to celebrate already, Eddie? With 1 point, we're up 1 point. You think that's a cause for celebration, bud? Eddie's just looking for any excuse to roll him down the track. I see you there. I see ya. e5, knight c5 we try. Ooh, this move is strong. I missed that. I missed that. Totally forgot about it. Not sure how we're really going to get out of this. Feels like we have a lost position en route. Someone fill me in what that guy's up to. Knight on b7 is going crazy right now. I'm not sure doing this actually helps me. I might want both rooks on the board. Draw. Huh? Where did that draw come from? I thought Buddy had a better position there. Thanks for the sub, Archer Bear. What the hell was that? Draw? Draw? Not this stuff. Not this. Please watch over me for this move. Up in heaven. Keep me in your thoughts for playing the move g6. Keep me in your thoughts. This is rough for me. We're -1. Oh God. Save me from the pain that is my position. Here takes bishop there. Maybe here. Look at me go. Knight f7 and bishop g6 was a threat, which is why I had to do this nonsense. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's... Well, that's over. That's over. Did not see that move. That's the most over the position could be. It's the most over it could look like. Because we can't even get a piece here. Nothing. As I try to somehow make that happen. Rook g8 gets mated. Fortunately. It's a pretty good defense, I have to say. I didn't do bad. Didn't do poorly here. It really could have been worse. Ugh. That position was completely lost. So, hey, to even sit there and tell myself, ah, you actually had a chance that game. You know, pat right there on the back. We go bishop here. Or just take and bring the pawn. I think this is a take angle. Bishop g5, perhaps? Okay. Traded the queens. Achievement. Achievement unlocked. G5 he almost has to do. I actually take this pawn in some lines. Kind of annoying. Let's go here. Oh. Weird position. I don't have enough time to calculate this. Must be G6. We'll take because there's not much time, so he plays A5, he should lose. Pretty sure. Another draw. Another draw. Definitely C4 by him was losing. Pretty sure. Oh, you know what I should have done after this? I should have done E5 immediately. Because he played E5 against me. Should have given him the old, this is how you do it. Doctor Questionable, thanks for the 31 months with Prime. I think we just go knight c6 here. Making me wonder though. This knight feels so awkward here. There's a b4 coming. I'm not used to this in this line. This feels correct for me though. c6, weird move, but feels totally necessary. This seems wrong. You're talking about my position. You definitely have a case. In here, after rook e1, I guess. Need a few moves to happen. That's annoying. That's annoying. It's annoying too. position is going to be not nice to play. Yeah. It was also lost. He actually had mate that I had to sack my rook for, so we were lost there as well. Jake, thanks for 28 months. And Stu, wait, both 28 months with Prime. Stu and Jake. Cheers, boys. Speed is only there at the end, at least with that opponent. Somehow he was always up a minute. He killed it against me like on time, just so one-sided. One of these games to you know, sink ourselves into the hole a little deeper. I don't think I've seen C3 too often, even though it makes a ton of sense. Hmm. Bishop C5. E6. I think we made a few achievements. A few achievements. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. I see you, I see you. See you, big fella. This I don't mind. I just wasn't a fan of that structure. Rook here, we can take a knight c3. No, but this sacrifice doesn't help him, I don't think. Is H4 crazy here? Oh, for sure. For sure. It was a good game. Nothing special though. We're only at 2750. All right. I think I'm going to continue the show on Kick, gentlemen. Ladies, it's time. I have only lost rating here on Twitch, so fuck me. And in my tilt, I will go to Kick, where I haven't lost rating today. Hey, Twitch has been just an L, just minus 14. But Kick, 0. Even, untested, question mark. The stats don't lie. I'm going to be streaming the rest of the day, so it'll be a long stream, but it's going to continue over on our Kick channel. Drown Undead, thanks for the 4 months. Exclamation mark Kick. I'm going to continue the grind. We're also going to be doing our Slow Bra series and maybe a bit more of the Taimanov. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I hope you guys follow us over there. If you haven't made an account already, you can make one. Kick.com. Go get your name before it's taken. We already had a few imposters over there. But I'm going to kick it for the rest of the day. We got our rating challenge, a couple series. I will be on kick.com/chessbra. So I'll see you guys there. I'm going to turn off the stream and it's going to go right back on over on Kick. I'll say bye for now, guys. But the stream will be back on. We got Title Tuesday, so there'll definitely be another Twitch stream tomorrow. I'll see you guys back on Twitch tomorrow, but we're going to Kick right now. Bye, everybody. See you there. Kick.